Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there, wherever you're watching Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much, and I do really appreciate your time once again. African Cup of Nations gonna kick off January 13th in Abidjan, the capital city of Cote d'Ivoire. So I have a little bit update for you right here. Maybe if you're interested to go there to watch the game, I'm going to be telling you where you have to get the ticket and the prices of the ticket as well. And secondly, I'm going to be talking about referees as well. You know, CAF have selected 68 referees that will be going to Cote d'Ivoire for the games, which we're going to miss best 4 referees. We're not going to see them in Cote d'Ivoire, which I'm going to tell you the reason why this best referee not going to be there as well. And at the same time, I'll be finishing with you 4 Black Stars players that are going to miss the Afcon. We're going to look at all right here how important they are to the team and how we're going to miss them and how is it going to affect the team or not. These are some of the things I'll be sharing with you right here on Awini Unity platform. Please let me take your time a little bit. Whatever you are and you want a lot of things right here in Spain, or you own a ship and you want to come to Spain for maintenance and you want shipping agency to supply you a lot of goods, Intercorp is the right place for you. Or you are in Africa and you want a lot of things right here, or you are here in Europe and you want to ship a lot of things back to Africa and you do not know how to do it, please just pick the number on your screen and get more information. So very, very quick one. Let's dive into the Afcon. You know, the Afcon gonna kick off 13th January. Okay, so here is some of the prices that you need to know if you want the ticket. 15,000 CFA and 10,000 CFA and 5,000 CFA. Okay, that is, and you can see it in your screen as well. Sometimes it depends where you are going to sit. If you are going to sit down places like here or up or here, place that gets close to the post, it depends where you are going to sit down. That is where the price is going to be. So that is the price you need to know. And maybe someone may ask, where can you also get the ticket as well? Where to get the ticket? You have to go www.ticketcaf.com. Okay, and you can see it on your screen as well, where to buy the ticket. So you can go to their website and check and get all the prices there, so that you can prepare yourself very well. You are here in Europe and you are planning to go. You are in Africa, in the country you are planning to go. You can know that, okay, this is how the price is going to be then before you get there. So that is the latest I have for you concerning about the Afcon, the prices that you need to know concerning the ticket. Okay, and remember, you get to remind you again, go to www.ticket.caf.com. okay, to that you can get the ticket right there. So now let's move to the referees as well. CAF selected 68 referees. Okay, 68 referees going to the Afcon. 68. And here is some of the best African referees. We are going to miss them in the Afcon, and here is the reason. Our referee number 1 is this Zambia referee. I know all of you, and you can see his name right there. You remember this referee very well. Very, very good referee. Where you can remember him exactly, like if you watch a game in the Afcon between I think Mali with Tunisia, that controversial listen. So one of the best referee. We are not going to see him in Cote d'Ivoire, and the reason is he has retired from being a referee. So now we can call him a former referee. He retired in December 2022. So he's not more a referee again. That is the reason why we are not going to see him in Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, we're going to our second referee. Do you remember this referee? One of the best referee. This referee, they've been in World Cup games as well, from the Gambia. Okay, from the Gambia, and you can see his name right there as well. he's not going to be in Cote d'Ivoire as well with some of the referee we're going to miss in the Afcon. And the reason also is he retired in December 2023. So he's not more referee. Now we can call him a former referee. That is the reason why he's not going to be there. Okay. And our third referee here, you can see, and his name as well, from Cameroon. Okay. From Cameroon. He's not going to be there. Why? Simply because he also retired being a referee. That was December 2023. Okay, December 2023. So we are not going to see him in Cote d'Ivoire as well. This is one of the best referees all time back in Africa. Now we are going to our finance referee here. You can see him right here, and the name are there as well. Victor, South African referee. Okay, we are not going to see him in Cote d'Ivoire. This is one of the best referees. We are not going to see them in Cote d'Ivoire. So he also retired in referee. Now we're going to call him a former referee. Retired in December 2022 as well. So these four referees, who are you going to miss the most? Who are you going to miss the most? These four referees that we are not going to see them in the African Cup of Nations. Who are you going to miss the most? So now, let me draw your attention very quick to Black Stars players. Black Stars player number one that's not going to make the African Cup of Nations is Tarek Lamptey, which I already spoke about him when Brighton coach addressed the issues right last week. I share that with you right here. So Tarek Lamptey is not going to make the Afcon, which it is so sad. Set of quality player, and we know what he can do. His impact, I think, if I remember clearly, the last time he played for Ghana, I think it is at the World Cup. Since then, Tarek Lamptey is out in injury situation and all that. So we're gonna wish him all the best. Our second player that not going to make the African Cup of Nations, that did not really confirm, but that is what is going to happen. Why? Because he's injured and he's not yet even training. That is Kamaldeen Sulemana. Okay, Kamaldeen Sulemana will be missing, and we're going to be looking how important these players, and we're going to check, is it going to affect Black Stars? We're going to check their position, the number of players that we have there, and all that. So Kamaldeen Sulemana is not going to African Cup of Nations. Our third player is Abdul Manaf Nuruddin. Yes, Abdul Manaf Nuruddin as well is out for African Cup of Nations as well. And our fourth player had to do with the Gales man, Thomas Partey. His name is still in the squad, but I believe that Arsenal, they're going to come out the same thing like the way Brighton coach addressed last time there, because Thomas Partey is at I think a little bit training, but not that much. So he's not really fully fit for some time now. He's not been playing for Arsenal. We all know that. So how can you send? We don't want to send a player that, if you remember Afcon Cameroon, the doctors were saying that those times that Mubarak Wakaso will recover after the game and maybe going to the Afcon, but we get there, he could not even kick a ball. We could have even fixed some player out there, but we couldn't do so. So that is the reason why I believe that I don't think Thomas Partey, as things stand now, I don't think that it's going to make the African Cup of Nations. But before the final squad haven't come out yet, so maybe before the things will be better, no one knows. So that is my main reason why I think Thomas Partey is not going to make it if the situation is still remain like that. So now let's check how it's going to affect Black Stars. Yes, these players are very, very important players. All these players, I'm mentioning their name here, are very, very important players to the country, to Black Stars, to all of us. But Kamaldeen Sulemana, yes, a great player. We know what he can do, but I do not think that it's going to make a huge. It's going to affect Black Stars huge. Why? Because we have a lot of players and that play for his position doing very well, like Joseph Pencil. We also have a player like Abdul Fattah Isahako, who in form with Leicester City, and we also have Osman Bukari, the same played in the wing, the same position, and even Enes Noma can also play there. We have a lot of players there, so I do not think that it's really going to make a lot. Yes, we need all these players on board, but I do not think that it's going to affect the Black Stars hugely. Okay, if they are part, it's good, but that is nothing we can do. Our second player I'm going to talk about also, like I already spoke about, is Tariq Lamptey. Tariq Lamptey, we know the quality of this player. We know the quality of having Tariq Lamptey in Black Stars, but fortunately he's not going to make it. And his position, obviously we'll have someone like Ali Riseidu, Dennis Odoye, Kingsley Sinler. We're going to have these three players in a position, and I believe that yes, if you have Tariq Lamptey in that position, yes, it's going to make huge impact to the Black Stars, but I do not think that it's going to make it's going to be a big problem out there, like a big blow. It's not going to be big blow, but very quality player. Fortunately, we're missing him in the Afcon because we're going to have Ali Riseidu, we're going to have Dennis Odoye and Kingsley Sinler, and I don't know, maybe probably the coach going to be picking two right there. I do not think that maybe the three will be going Dennis Odoye, Ali Riseidu, Kingsley Sinler. Maybe one of them will drop. I don't know who the coach is going to pick. And secondly, the player that's going to be a big blow is Thomas Partey. Okay, we all know what Thomas Partey can do when it comes to the midfield. Okay, because past for some time now, Black Stars have not been playing well, and they have nothing to do with any player. But you know, when you have Thomas Partey in the midfield, the name of Partey alone put fear to other countries out there. If you don't know, put fear to other countries out there that come in to meet Ghana when they knew very clearly that, okay, Thomas Partey play for Arsenal, and one space he can cause a lot of problem to other opponent. So my prayers is things to go well, so that Arsenal will not also come out like maybe Brighton coach came out and things was very clear, because this player has not been playing for some time now. So how can they come to Black Stars? So Thomas Partey is something that is going to be a big blow for Ghana. Yes, we still have a great midfielders right there, but having Thomas Partey into the team is going to be a massive one as well. And Abdul Manaf Nuruddin, we're going to miss him, but I do not think that it's going to be because I do not even think that he's going to have a chance. We have a lot of goalkeepers out there, which now we do not know who's going to be number one right there. Okay, so these players, who do you think, we don't wish them to miss, but if these four players do not make it, Kamaldeen Sulemana, we already know Tariq Lamptey is not going to make it, Kamaldeen Sulemana as well, but Thomas Partey is doubting. These players, what player are you going to miss in the Afcon? And my finals, sorry, I have to finish with Ghana Black Stars once again. I'll be going to South Africa to come there. My wish and my everything was hoping for Black Stars to come in Ghana, so that the fans can have a chance to interact with the players and all that. But that is not going to happen. Black Stars is going to camp in South Africa. And a friend of mine was asking me a question that I couldn't give him an answer, and that is true. He asked me after the video, he asked me that, you say Ghana have to camp in Ghana, and you know very clearly that when it comes to pitches, when it comes to a lot of things, facilities, the facilities in Ghana, it is not really top notch out there. So how come we camp in Ghana? I think this could be one of the problems. So that is what I have for you. And thank you so much for always watching Awini Unity platform. And I do really, really appreciate you.